Hello, beautiful soul. Let's get happier right now and improve our lives. Combining the cyclical sigh with self-hypnosis to bring in that centeredness, peace, and calm. We start off with 2 sharp inhales in through the nose, bringing it up to the belly, into the heart, and then 1 extended exhale out through the mouth. So let's do that together. 2 sharp inhales, bringing it into the nose, up from the belly to the heart. Just feel yourself let it out, let it go. Let's do that again. 2 sharp inhales into the belly, up to the heart. Keep doing those beautiful breaths on your own. We're going to combine it with the sound of my voice guiding you. Feel this willingness, no matter the background noises, no matter what's going on in your surroundings, to give yourself permission to go within, to tap into this energy of centeredness, peace, and calm. Keep doing those breaths on your own, the 2 sharp inhales. Just feel it, let go. Once again, hopefully those breaths in themselves are starting to bring in that centeredness, that grounding, that beautiful connection to feelings of well-being, giving your body, your brain, the message that all is well, you are safe, it's going to work out, things are coming together. Keep taking those beautiful breaths and let the sound of my voice bring in more softness, relaxation, feelings of well-being. Feel like a hot air balloon that lets go of its weights. Imagine with each exhale, you let the weights go. You're willing to feel good, willing to do what actually works and blesses you in your life. That as the mind is, your life becomes, your body follows, and feel this willingness not to judge yourself, not to judge yourself for a circumstances or a condition you don't like, but a willingness to tap into that energy, to kind of switch the channel, the focus away from the challenges, the problems, the fears, the worries, the concerns, the judgments, and turn to the blessings, the feelings of well-being, to tap into memories of playfulness, memories of flow, being engaged in a project, enjoying learning something new, giggling or laughing as a child or with a friend, feeling glad to be alive, willing to tap into this energy of positive expectations where you remember when you feel safe, when you feel a sense of taken care of, provided for, when you feel that feeling of getting what you want, that sense of God, source, infinite intelligence is on your side, is on your team. The best comes out within you. It's this beautiful space where you're in that flow, where you can joyfully and freely give to others, where you can joyfully and freely receive, where you remember you count. You count. Your happiness counts. You count. Your happiness counts. Source, God, infinite intelligence cares about you. Keep taking those sharp inhales in through the nose, bringing it up through the belly, letting it melt the heart, open the heart, receive the love. And on the exhale, let it all out like a hot air balloon that releases its weights, imagining you can feel your body weighted, dropping, relaxing, and your soul, your being float up, light, soft, comfortable, free. Let's imagine that you feel welcomed wherever you take yourself, wherever you go, because Source, God, infinite intelligence, does welcomes you wherever you take yourself, wherever you go. You are pre-loved, pre-accepted, pre-approved of. Feel that sense of freedom to not take what other people think or say personally. Feel that sense of freedom to tap into what you want to create more of. Those feelings when you have felt taken care of, looked after, supported, provided for. When you've been in that flow where you felt engaged and alive and connected. Tap into those beautiful energies, those energies of vitality, health, well-being. Maybe you go back to a time as a child when your body, it just felt comfortable, or you go back to a time when you were engaged in a good book where time had just melted away and wasn't a thought. You were just in the moment enjoying life. Keep taking those beautiful deep inhales, 2 inhales in through the nose, bringing it up to the belly and feeling it melt the heart, open the heart. It is safe to take this path of faith and trust. So often we think we need to guard our hearts. We need to keep on edge. We need to be jaded so that we're not taken advantage of. Let's do it a different way, a way that's more effective and beautiful, a way where you become the beacon of light, where you light up a joyful, abundant path for yourself, for others, a world that feels friendly, supportive, and loving. It feels good to imagine things are going to work out. It feels good to imagine that what we want can unfold and manifest and come. It feels good to let go of reality or temporary appearances, because that's old energy, that's old news. Keep taking those beautiful, deep, sharp inhales. And on the exhale, feel muscles relaxing, releasing, letting go. I think of this beautiful story of a client who was dealing with an insurance company, and she started off. That's my beautiful dog. And just allow yourself to know that you can have interruptions. You can have things bark at you. You can have things feel dramatic, and you can go to that place of well-being, peace, and calm. Let's take those beautiful, deep, sharp inhales and then an extended exhale out through the mouth. We don't have to have the perfect environment. We don't have to have all the right conditions. And what I love is this client started off in a place of negative expectations, jaded about insurance companies. People told her stories that, hey, you're not going to get what you want. Don't expect it. It won't happen. And instead, she got creative. She allowed herself to imagine a supportive, friendly, and loving universe. We went to a place in sessions where she imagined the insurance person and imagined that they wanted to support and help her out. Created this life about her that made her feel soft and tender when she thought about her. Like, well, maybe she has a dog and grandkids or kids. Maybe she goes home and she plays with her dog or makes dinner for her children. She went to a place where she humanized the insurance agent and she imagined, I bet she wants to be able to support me. I bet she wants things to work out for us. What a gift to be able to show up for somebody else, to be able to serve somebody else in such a positive and beautiful way. And guess what unfolded? They got pretty much their whole roof paid for, that people were astounded that they got more than they ever thought the insurance company would give. Feel a willingness no matter what, even if things flow through a different direction, through a different channel. I think of another client who they needed to let her go. And at first, she went to a place that felt kind of scared and fearful. And then we imagined in our sessions together, this is the best thing that could have happened. This is so beautiful. It is bringing into your life even more of what you desired and wanted. And she would imagine that and feel those feelings. Keep taking those beautiful, sharp inhales. And on the exhale, feel a willingness. I am willing to imagine good things. I am willing to imagine good things. And within, I think it was like a couple of weeks, she got a dream job, a job that it was filled with beautiful souls, supportive people, a great work environment, more money than ever before, and doing so many beautiful things that she wanted to do, utilizing her gifts and her talents. We want to give, we want to feel alive and connected and useful. It is a benevolent and loving source, God, universe, that is there for us, that says yes to us, yes to our life. But feel a willingness, a willingness, a willingness. Keep taking those 2 sharp inhales and an extended exhale. And if you're in a place where it just feels too big, too impossible, or you have that negative momentum and energy going, don't get specific, go more general. Just feel a willingness to feel loved and supported. Just go to that beautiful love energy. When I say love energy, love feels light, it feels comfortable, it feels peaceful. It's like wait to go to that imagination place when you're in that centered and peaceful place in this calm breath, and fusing it together with self-hypnosis. I just saw a beautiful hummingbird playing outside my window. It can make that calm breath. Oh, it's looking in. Hello, little hummingbird. And let it take you to an even more beautiful state of well-being, so that as we bring those energies of love into the calm breath, it makes it more potent and powerful. And you're doing that right now. By doing this with me, you are starting to associate positive feelings. You are opening up your being to come back into those higher truths, where life feels more light and effortless and easy. So let's finish off with a couple of beautiful deep sigh breaths. Take those 2 sharp inhales in through the nose and an extended exhale out through the mouth. do some more of those beautiful breaths, taking it into the belly, letting it melt and open up the heart. Feel these positive associations, these joyful energies. On the exhale, feel a release, feel things letting go. And some of the experiences you might have when you do these breaths, when you use my hypnosis meditations, when you go into deeper states, is you can feel energy moving. So that could mean you have uncomfortable thoughts come up. Beautiful. The reason you feel the uncomfortableness is because the love is there, the solutions, the clarity, the answers, the wisdom, the higher truths, the manifestations that you desire and want. So let them in, redirect to maybe a thought of love, soft energy, meet the uncomfortableness, redirect, change the channel to the energy of love, and let this calm breath bring in those softer, lighter feelings where you remember. Keep doing those beautiful breaths. You count, your happiness counts. That people want to be supportive and loving, that the universe wants to be this cooperative component in your life, wants to give to you, support you, provide for you, give you uplifting thoughts, give you cooperative components, perfect timing, beautiful souls in your life, and feel yourself willing. I'm willing to receive right now. And what does that feel like? Just feeling like lightness coming in, things loosening, relaxing, releasing. You can feel heat, or you can feel cold, or you can feel release, or your body starts to move in different ways. Just go with it, flow with it. That's source, that's God, that's infinite intelligence, that's the benevolent and loving universe that's on your side, that's going to guide you and lead you from where you're at. And it's going to look different for each and every person because we each have our limited ideas and beliefs. And source just works around it. Just works from where you're at, guides you to the next natural step. So that could be a feeling if you start to see little things in your life come together and work out, or you feel that uncomfortableness come up. Just relax into it, let it in. You feel uncomfortableness in your body when you're doing one of my hypnosis meditations or one of the joy shots. Beautiful. That means source, the love energy, that answer, the solutions, the guidance is there. So let's say I start to feel uncomfortableness in a part of my body, like my wrist, my right wrist, then I just redirect. I just focus on my left wrist. Oh, that's how I want to feel, that flow feeling, that comfortable feeling, that all is well feeling. I think of a client in one of my joy shops, started to feel uncomfortableness in a group meditation, and she felt this surge of uncomfortableness. I don't know if it was her right knee or left knee. And then she focused on the other knee that felt comfortable, because it's like a knock on the door, that closed door. When you open it, you let it in, and it's going to feel like pressure when we don't let it in. And this isn't for you to judge yourself. If you have uncomfortable conditions in your life, yay, there's a lot of support and help there for you. There's your answers. There's those beautiful manifestations. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Keep taking those beautiful deep inhales. And on the exhale, feel yourself let in the love, letting in the love, letting in the love. And what does love feel like? It feels light. It feels playful. It's a joyful expanse of feeling. If we want to be that beacon of light for others, letting go of locking them into a place of maybe something negative they said or did. We're here to grow and evolve. People want to grow and evolve. I think of a client who was locked into old patterns of thinking about her mom. Old patterns where my mom was an alcoholic and she felt sorry for herself. People told her she should feel sorry for herself, neighbors and friends. And then she changed her pattern. She went to a place of willingness. You want to receive love. It's like, go to the energy of love. You were born into love. Love is there for you. You have experienced it even when you think you haven't. It is there for you. And from that beautiful place, she went to a willingness to feel the support, to feel the love, to go to that beautiful energy. And when she did, the beautiful memories, different memories came where she saw softly from a broader perspective. My mom did the best that she could, she remembered. She tried in different ways to give us the love and the support. That feels so much better. What a relief. Then you create the soft, loving environment within your mind that allows you to free your energy up and to see things differently, to be more kind and gentle to yourself because you did the best that you could, given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. Letting go of blame and judgment about a health condition or a financial condition or just a lack that you feel in your life, and willing to look at things differently, willing to use this breath to bring in a sense of well-being and peace. I think of another client who had moved to a new area and was feeling friendless, was feeling kind of lonely. And then she remembered, it's like, you have friends, I said. And she said, oh my gosh, I do have friends. And then she focused on the different friends that she had made around the US. She focused on the friends that she had long distance. And then she started to remember, well, I am making friends here. I do have some friendships. I do have some connections. And the loneliness dissipated. Feel that willingness, willing to let in the energies that you want to attract and create more of. So willing to feel good, willing to feel supported and loved, willing to expect things to come together and work out. I think of another client who felt that they were in this impossible situation where they felt up against it and they had overwhelm and anxiety and fear, and it felt so big and so important for their family. And then he went to this willing place. He was willing to feel good. He went to this beautiful, willing state. I want to imagine it's going to work out. I want things to come together. I'm willing to imagine it does. And he made himself recording with positive suggestions and affirmations. He did the self-hypnosis techniques. I'm not sure if he did the calm breath or the sigh breath. And he felt that relief and calm come in. He felt that connection with possibilities. And just then, an email came in saying that they'd been accepted, that it was going to work out. And you don't even need to know the details, because here's the beautiful deal. You have proven and you have seen that feeling good works better. Believing and trusting in a benevolent and loving God source universe works better. That it doesn't take you to a place where you no longer have boundaries or you're this ripe place to be taken advantage of. The total opposite, because when you feel good, when you're connected with the energy of love, you are more likely to follow your inspired wisdom and to take action. You are in a beautiful place to say no to what doesn't make sense, because when you feel fearful and vulnerable, then you're more often going to make decisions from a place of lack that don't serve you, trying to please others, coming from a place of trying to fill a fear or give relief or soothing with overspending or overeating. The path and the way truly is choosing those lighter, softer thoughts. And this breath, this beautiful calm breath, that's a combination of the cyclical sigh, a proven breath to bring in that centeredness and calm, married together with these positive feelings, which if you've been doing this recording, you're associating positive feelings with this breath, and it's going to feel more powerful, so that when you do the breath, you're going to feel, as you practice it more and more, the flood of these loving, beautiful energies. So keep taking those breaths. And on the exhale, feel yourself drop and let go and relax and release. And what I love about every single one of these stories is not only did it bless the clients, but it blessed others. Excuse me, it created ripple effects in others' lives so that we can be that beacon of light by going to that centered and peaceful place. So keep taking those sigh breaths, that cyclical sigh. Keep taking those breaths, and on the exhale, feel a sense of optimism, a lighter energy, a feeling of positive expectations, a remembering you're beautiful, you're beloved. Everything is right with you. Things can change. Things that you don't like in your life can change. That our reality right now, things that we don't like, it's old news. It's history. It's old news. We have a new, fresh now moment. Take that beautiful deep breath. Let go. Let go. All right. Blessings and love. If you enjoyed this short hypnosis, meditation, and self-hypnosis tutorial, please subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 views so that I can take control of my channel. So that if you watch my channel, you might have videos that are spread throughout. YouTube has control over that. I want to get to that place so that if I do have ads, it's only in the beginning so that you can skip the ad if you want and you can completely enjoy the experience. So that's my desire. That's my goal. Subscribe, like, they all help me out. And check out my other videos. Blessings and love.